if you're getting into Android development, you've probably seen this and wondered what it is. So this is an Android emulator, and honestly, I use it almost every single day. So think of it as an Android phone running on your computer. Instead of picking up a phone every time you make a small change, I can just hit run. Sorry, I didn't share the thing where I can be able to run it, but I can just hit run in Android Studio. Then my app opens right here in a few seconds. Now, what's even cooler is that I'm not limited to just one phone. I can test different Android versions, different screen sizes, and even devices that I do not actually own. Now that makes it much easier to catch bugs before real users do. So actually, when you come here onto the device manager, you can be able to see different devices that I've been able to configure here, because I have the medium tablet, I have the medium phone, I have all these emulators, and you can always add some when you come to create a new virtual device, or maybe select remote devices. So now you don't so don't get me wrong, emulators can be slow sometimes. If yours take forever, maybe like takes forever to start, or maybe keeps freezing, a cool reboot, or maybe enabling hardware acceleration usually fixes the problem. So in most cases, for me, my emulators, when they get some issues, they just, now you see like this one here, it is on, so you can just turn it off and then put it, do a cold boot. Maybe you can just come, you can see here it is showing a cold boot. And in most cases for emulators, I've found some issues, like when you're developing an application and maybe an application is still on, and all of a sudden maybe your PC goes off, and maybe you sometimes even close Android Studio abruptly. In most cases, they always stay with some bugs, and the moment you open up Android Studio and try to put this emulator, they always have those problems still within the emulator. So at some point you might find the problem was not because the application or maybe the emulator itself is having an issue, but if the settings are misconfigured, and this one always happens sometimes with Android emulator. I think Android developers know this very well. So yeah, you have to do a cold boot that can help you. But if the problem persists, you just you just wipe the data, and you can just come here and then you can see here wipe data. So this one just resets it to factory reset. So irrespective of that, that means that if you're learning Android, you don't have to ignore an emulator. It's not just a fake phone, it's one of the tools you will spend most of your time using when you're developing.